High pH balance could be the reason your hair is not growing. Let's just dive into it. So what is pH? pH equals the potential of hydrogen. And the scale measures acidity and alkalinity. The scale goes from 0 to 14, with healthy hair or a healthy scalp, pH being maybe a little bit on the lower end, almost in the middle. So from 4.5 to 5.5 is a healthy scalp and a healthy hair pH. So balanced pH keeps the cuticle layer closed and smooth and protected. So your hair may not be growing because of the pH. So what happens when pH is off? If products are too alkaline, so that's a pH higher than 7, they're too alkaline, it raises the cuticles, which leads to frizz, detangling, and dryness. The scalp becomes irritated, itchy, and flaky. So if you've used products and you see this happening, then the pH of those products do not work well with your scalp, or there's something off with your scalp pH. So the hair becomes more prone to breakage. So if products are too acidic, which is lower than 4 on that scale, they can overly harden the cuticle so the hair feels stiff or brittle. So this is if you're using too much protein, then your hair feels stiff or brittle, and you know what happens then? It breaks. Or irritates sensitive scalp, on the skin if it's too acidic, right? May interfere with your hair growth cycle if you use them long term. So you want to make sure that the products you're using they match up with your pH. So how pH affects hair growth: open cuticle means moisture escapes, strands dry out. Dry hair breaks easily. We know that. So this is how the pH affects your hair growth. Length retention becomes impossible when your hair is breaking. Scalp imbalance also can lead to inflammation, which slows your hair growth. So chronic pH disruption equals long-term damage to scalp and follicles. Now, our products, like our Mango Guava Conditioner, these products are all pH balanced, so they won't throw off your hair. They won't leave your hair feeling dry, stiff, brittle. They will help your hair to retain length, moisture, and not disrupt, the pH of your scalp or your hair. So products that may disrupt pH: harsh shampoos, especially with sulfates or soap-based cleansers, do-it-yourself hair treatments like that include baking soda or high pH clay mask, and then bleaching agents like relaxers and some color treatments. They do throw off or disrupt the pH. Natural products also, without pH stabilizers, they may throw off the pH of your hair. So how to protect your pH balance, ladies? I'm not talking about, I'm talking about the hair, right? So how to protect your pH balance: use pH balance shampoos and conditioners. Look for shampoos and conditioners like ours, like our Mango Guava or our Almond and Shea Butter. These contain a pH between 4.5 and 5.5, which is the pH that you want to look for when you're using products, because that is the pH of a healthy scalp and healthy hair. So always, always use a neutralizing shampoo. If you don't know what that is, go check out my videos. I did a whole video, 2 different videos on neutralizing shampoos. If you are using color or chemicals, you need to use a neutralizing shampoo. And then you want to follow up your wash day with acidic rinses like apple cider vinegar. Apple cider vinegar is in our Almond and Shea Butter moisturizing shampoo. And don't overwash your scalp, right? So allow the scalp's natural acid mantle to restore itself. And then signs your pH may be off. Talking about the pH of the hair. Hair feels rough or frizzy even after moisturizing. Your scalp is itchy, flaky, or overly oily. Products stop working, or your hair feels off. And then you moisturize, but your hair still feels dry. So if you are experiencing any of these symptoms, then your pH may be off. And I would like to tell you to use our Mask E Scalp Detox to reset the pH of your hair and your scalp. It has, gentle cleansers that will purify the scalp and, help you to have a natural balance with your scalp and your hair's pH. If you learned anything from this video, I would love to hear from you. Leave me a comment. Have a great day.